So this is a video demonstration of my Starcraft 2 Boggle Map. Basically, I made a Starcraft 2 map that allows you to play Boggle through the Starcraft 2 interface. I didn't really have any major goals in mind when I was doing it. I just thought it would be fun to implement. So the original goal of the map was to make a multiplayer Boggle interface that allows multiple people to play Boggle together through Starcraft 2. But sadly, because of the size of the word dictionary, I can't seem to find a way to implement the list of words that doesn't cause StarCraft 2 to have an error. So most likely I'm never going to be able to make a true multiplayer version that I can publish directly to the Blizzard servers and have people just download and play anytime they want. I might try and come up with an alternate solution that allows people to play it, but for now I'm just going to leave it as is. Anyway, let's go into the game and check it out. So here we are in game, and sadly I was having issues removing the battle interface simply because whenever I would remove it, it would also prevent the timer from showing up. But I was still able to get the main interface for Boggle to look pretty good, so I'm not too concerned about it. So what we have is pretty simple. You've got a results window right here, which anytime you submit a word to the game, will tell you whether you scored points, whether the word was valid or not, all that good stuff. And it also has a nice welcome message for people who have never played before. Then you have the rules right here. Basically, this is just a listing of all the Boggle rules, all the rules to get you started. They're all pretty simple. None of them are changed from the rules of the actual game, except maybe scoring. But since you're not actually playing with multiple people in this version, I had to modify the rules so that you just get points for all of your words, and not just words that you found but no one else found. Because in theory, every word you find, no one else is going to find. So then on this side, we also have the used words list, which is just a listing of all the words that you've used. You can't submit a word more than once, so you don't have to worry about the lists having any repeat words or anything like that. Finally, we've got the actual game interface here. So this is the layout of the quote-unquote dice. It'll be where the letters show up, and basically each one is a button that you can click on to form your word. Then you have points printout right here, and current word. Your current word, whatever you're spelling, will just display right under this, so you know what you're spelling. Obviously, new game starts a game, and then the timer keeps track of how much time you have left in your match. Each match is 3 minutes long, so it just keeps track of how much longer you have. And then you can use clear word to clear your currently selected letters if you make a mistake, or submit word to try and submit a word that you think is going to work. So I'm going to play one of the games really quickly, or I'm going to play a game of it very quickly, and just show you a little bit more. So as you can see, once I hit new game, all of the different blocks filled in with letters, and these letters are actually the letters that would come up in Boggle. What I mean by that is in the actual game of Boggle, there are 16 unique dice. Like every single die in the game has a different arrangement of 6 letters on it. So I took that information and put it into StarCraft 2. So first it arranges all of the dice into the given array, the 4x4 array, and then it rolls those dice so that you're actually getting a valid Boggle board based on the current rules and the current implementation of the Boggle game. So it might not look necessarily like it is at first, but if you've got some experience with Boggle, you'll know that this is a possible board. So why don't I start selecting some letters? So you'll notice whenever I select a letter, it becomes green, and then all of the letters that I can still select from that letter become blue, and any letters that would be impossible for me to select because they're not adjacent to the letter I currently have selected become gray and unusable. So I'm going to spell dent, and you can see the selected letters shifts as you continue selecting. So I've spelled dent, and I'm going to submit my word. Dent, I got 2 points. Awesome. So I'm just going to play through the rest of this game, and I'll pick up and say a few more things once I'm done. So as you can see, the timer is changing color as I keep going, so now it's red, to indicate that I have less and less time. So as you can see, my timer is about to run out, and once it does, now all of the letters are gray, which means that I can't use any of them. So that means the game is over, and as you can see in the results screen, it now says game over, time has run out, you completed that match with 25 total points. Good job. And if I wanted to, I would be able to start a new game immediately, and my words list would clear, as would my points. So, let's try it. Perfect. So now, I'm just going to play a little more, and thanks for watching.